welcome back to my channel. My name is Allie if you have not been here before, and thanks so much for watching this video. So I don't know if you guys have noticed recently, but I've been doing my hair a little bit different. I get in weird ruts where I kind of stick to doing the same hairstyle and then I want to change it up. So I decided to change it up once again. And I personally really love the kind of messy, beachy kind of look to this hairstyle. It almost looks like natural texture, and then I added just some like beachy waves to it. But I actually did it all with heat tools, and it's very, very easy to do. So I hope you guys are excited to see how I get this look. Before we get started, please make sure you're subscribed to my channel if you have not already. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that, and leave a comment down below letting me know what else you guys would like to see from me. As always, I'll be sure to link all of the heat tools as well as the styling products that I use down in the description box. My outfit details are also down there. My Instagram, Poshmark, TikTok, camera details, all that other fun stuff will be linked down in the description as well. And that's it, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so I blew out my hair earlier using the T3 Airbrush Duo. If you guys want to see how I got this style here, I'll go ahead and link that video for you guys. Literally the easiest hot tool to use ever. I love it. But I am going to be doing some fun waves in my hair today. So I'm actually gonna be using two different hot tools. The first is this 1.5 inch curling iron. This is from the brand Boundless. It's a tried and true favorite. I've been using it for years. And then this is just a little waver, 3-barrel waver that I got from Amazon. Also really easy to get. And both of these aren't too crazy expensive, which is nice. You can also do this style with a straightener if you want to, like use the straightener to create curls and then use the straightener to create waves as well. But I like to rely on the actual tools themselves because I'm just not as good as I would like to be at using a straightener. So these are the two tools that I'm gonna be using today. And I'm pretty lazy with this bottom layer. I like to just use my waver instead of like alternating back and forth between the curling iron and the waver. Just for this first section, it's like the bottom section, nobody really sees it. So I'm going to wave these two sections. Pretty straightforward. Like that. You want to make sure you don't hold it for too long because you don't want the waves to like look too fake. So I hold each section for about between like 3 to 5 seconds. And that's what we're looking like so far. I'd say the key is for this hairstyle to just make sure you're not grabbing too big of sections. Obviously that first section, since it was at the bottom, I was just like being a little bit careless. For the rest of the sections, we want to grab relatively small pieces. From here on out, I'm going to curl all of the face framing pieces away from my face. And then I'm gonna kind of like alternate from there. So I'm gonna be using the curling iron on the face framing pieces. Then I'll take a small section and use the waver to wave this section. Then I'll move on to a smaller section once again, curl towards my face, and then I'll finish up with this last section waving that. So you're literally just gonna be like alternating. pretty much gonna just keep repeating that exact same pattern, curling the face framing pieces, then waving the next piece, curling the next piece towards my face, then the next piece with the waver. So it's pretty much the exact same thing. Sometimes I'll change up the pattern a little bit. Maybe I'll do 2 curls and then I'll do a wave. So you can kind of just play with this style and figure out what works best for you. But I'll definitely speed you guys up so you can kind of see how I do it and I'm not talking the whole way through it. And then I will go ahead and show you guys how I do the very top section. Which is the top section. And the biggest thing for this top section is you want to make sure that you don't start the waver at the very top of the hair. I probably want to start it at about eyebrow length, so maybe right here. So that's just the biggest thing to remember, because you're gonna have some weird kind of funky kinks at the top if you start too high and it looks just a little bit unnatural. So I'm gonna grab like a bit of a bigger section to do my bangs, still keeping with the away from the face using the curling iron, and then again just kind of repeating this same exact pattern that I've been doing throughout. You guys might have noticed that for 2 different sections I decided to curl away from the face instead of going in with the waver right away. And that's just because I wanted to make sure that there weren't too many pieces that were layering on top of each other that I used the same tool. So that's why I kind of switched it up throughout. But I'm gonna go back to that same exact pattern that I used from the very beginning, where I'm curling away from the face, then waving, and then curling towards the face, and so on and so forth. And you'll probably also notice that I skipped like the bang section for the last section that I did, and that's because I just wanted a bigger section altogether. So for this, I'm gonna curl away from the face, and I don't want to like leave too much heat on this piece for too long. Just like that. And then I like to kind of like separate it a little bit, play with it right away, just to make sure we get a nice like natural looking wave. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now. Turn this off. Cool. I'm actually gonna curl this next piece away from my face. what my hair looks like now that it's all cooled down. We definitely want to rough it up because it's looking a little funky. So I'm going to use my Color Wow Style on Steroids texture and finishing spray. Basically, I'm just gonna rake through all of this, spray my texture spray at the same time, and make it look much cuter. See the side versus this side, like much better. Sometimes after you rough it up, you realize some parts look kind of funky, so I am gonna fix my bangs a bit. And the last step is to use a little hairspray to make sure this style really sets, stays in place for the whole week, because I hate washing my hair. So this is the Color Wow Cult Favorite Firm and Flexible Hairspray that I'm going to be using. So here is the final look. What do you guys think? I personally really love it. I love the like beachy kind of softness, kind of like natural look that it has. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that, and leave a comment down below letting me know what else you guys would like to see from me. As always, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!